Are we recording?
Weekends are not for showers.
Spitting on the ones and twos.
Wait, are we gonna get copyright infringement for that?
Welcome to Hey Sister, Soul Sister.
We're really relying on our editors to do a good job.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Hey Sister, Soul Sister. I am Erica.
And I'm Leia.
And we got an amazing show for you. Ooh. But first, we're going to start off with some random things that I recently discovered. One thing. Chewy was watching something, and then this thing led to another thing, and I was like, what the fuck am I watching? So he was watching ESPN. It was like sports, football, soccer. I don't know what it was. Baseball, something. And then all of a sudden, the show changed, and they had this full-on segment of professional tag. Did you know there is professional? I didn't know there was professional tag.
Yeah. Have you heard of the Ocho? Well, have you heard of the Ocho?
No.
ESPN 8? Okay, well, do you remember?
Oh my God, that's why Chewy said that the other day. Oh my God, we were watching something, which we're going to talk about in a bit, Red Notice. And they were doing something, and he was like, oh, it's like that professional tag, and he mentioned the Ocho, and I didn't know what he was talking about. I was like, okay.
Well, do you remember in Dodgeball, the movie?
Mm-hmm.
And like they had the two commentators. I'm pretty sure that that's where the Ocho came from. And then ESPN made it a real thing. Let me confirm that.
Oh my God.
Yes. So yes, in the movie, it's ESPN 8, the Ocho, and then it became a real thing, and it has things like I don't know there's that sport that has like this like a kind of like a trampoline, and they hit a ball and they have to keep this ball in play. They have like all these like obscure sports like professional tag in there. Yeah.
There was another one Chewy mentioned to me when I was like in awe about the professional tag. I forgot. He's like, oh, wait till you see this. I was like, they have that as a sport? And I forgot what it was. I totally forgot. But he told me what it was. But I was like, really? Really? Okay, the Ocho makes sense. See, when I hear the Ocho when I lived in Venice, in my apartment complex, that's what we called the people that lived in apartment 8, like the Ocho. So I was just like, I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, I'm gonna just pretend. Hee hee, funny. I don't know, but the tag seemed pretty fun because this is so bad. Because some of these guys like go full throttle and then they hit like these rails because they give them like obstacle courses. And this one guy, like, I was laughing so hard at like people getting hurt. I mean, it felt really bad, but at the same time, I'm like, you're playing professional tag. like you signed up for this. Like, it's not like you're running around in a field. You're literally been trained to do like hardcore parkour at the same time while chasing somebody. It's like intense. It's really intense.
100%. Yeah, they're like jumping over rails and sliding through them, and I'm like, dude, you guys are like parkour people that became like a tag
and it's serious
team. It's intense, and they're fast.
Yeah.
They're
so I was like
fast.
tripping out. Then Chew turned off the TV on me, and I was like, why did you do that? He's like, I didn't know you were watching it. I was like, I'm very intrigued by this professional tag. He's like, Erica's been around forever. I was like, well, I just found out about it, okay? My whole like life, like my vision just expanded. My universe, reality just flipped. So that's some things that I just found out about recently. So yeah, that's it. Good stuff.
It's good stuff. Yeah.
Watch the Ocho. Talking about dodgeball and professional tag. Let's talk about Red Notice. Red Notice is Ryan Reynolds, Gal Gadot, and The Rock's new movie on Netflix. And I kind of saw some of it. Leia, you saw all of it, right? I
did
saw
see
it
all of it.
before I went to dinner
was-
with my friend, and then I came back and then I don't know if he fell asleep, but it wasn't very far in the movie. And I was gone for 2 hours, and he's like, yeah. So I saw the end, so I kind of missed a little bit of the middle, but yeah, you said that they did a record. You found that they have a record.
They did. It looks like Red Notice shattered opening day records for Netflix around the world, and they got a 92% audience score, which is really, 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 really high. I'm hoping, well, because you saw the end, I'm hoping there's a sequel. I hope this is a franchise because I felt like they had really good chemistry, on screen. I liked it. I thought it was fun. However, I think I hyped it up in my head because other people had watched it before. Because we watched it last night, a Saturday, and it had released, I think, Friday night. So a whole bunch of people had already watched it, and they were like loving it. I'm seeing it all, seeing it in the media, as like how funny it was, and all of the things. So I came into it like expecting it to be funny, like crack up funny, and I thought it was like chuckle funny. Like it was like that's funny, like I was expecting a little bit more comedy, but I thought it was a good just fun, relaxing movie to watch. It wasn't too stressful at all. Yeah. No.
I think so I went into it because like we saw it, and Chu and I like love Ryan Reynolds, The Rock. He does some good stuff here and there. Some of the stuff is like, oh, what? Some of the stuff could be good, so we're like, let's watch it. I went into it like not really knowing really what it was. Like I just knew it was like these three people. I knew there was like some sort of like what is it, like kind of like Oceans where you steal things, like high. Yeah. What is it called? I don't know.
Like,
I don't know what
it's
burglars.
like a thief. Yeah.
Art thieves, like
heist. A heist movie.
Heist. Yeah, a heist movie. So, yeah, I mean, I went in it not knowing what to expect. I agree with you. Like, it's a good movie to just watch and, like, relax. There's not a lot of tension. But a lot of the stuff was really goofy to me. like, I feel like it should have just gone extreme satire. And I think a lot more stuff would have been made. It would have been better if it was just extreme satire. Because it was on the verge of, like, we're kind of being extreme, but we're kind of trying to be a little serious. And with Ryan Reynolds and The Rock, I feel like, their chemistry was really good. I think that's what like probably saved the movie was the chemistry they had. So I think if they just went a little bit extra over the satire thing, it would have just been this very hilarious movie. And like I would have given it I would have recommended it to everyone. Like, will I watch it again? No, because it was kind of corny. Like some parts were corny, but it was like an enjoyable movie. I mean, I give it like a C+, B-, but like I just feel like if they went a little bit further with the corniness, it would have been hilarious.
Would agree with that because I remember thinking like on certain parts, definitely not throughout the whole movie, it definitely had Fast and the Furious vibes. Like it was just so ridiculous. Like, there's certain moments I'm like, that is highly unrealistic. Like for Fast and Furious, you're not gonna go push a nuclear missile with your feet, The Rock, from a helicopter. Like it's just not gonna happen.
Rock.
Right, there's just certain things that I was like, oh man, they have Fast and Furious vibes, but you're right, they didn't take it that one extra step to like go full on ridiculous, and it's just funny. Like, because Alex and I, we love the Fast and Furious franchise because it's not because of the family, no, but because of how ridiculous the whole storyline and sequences are. It's just so like far extreme. So I agree with that.
And Fast and the Furious, the first movie wasn't like that at all, right? Like I don't remember it. Yeah, like I just remember it being like cool and fun and exciting, and then all of a sudden I don't remember too, but like all of a sudden I saw this like preview of I think it was The Rock like holding two cars and like pushing them together. I was like, I know he has muscles and I know he's strong, but two cars, one on each per hand. I was like, I don't know. No. As he's like free falling from a building, and I'm like, no.
Every single movie has gotten more and more ridiculous. So I'm kind of hoping, because we know, it's kind of spoiler alert, at the end, it looks like there could be more, right? Like it's a little bit open-ended is the ending.
Yeah.
And so I'm hoping that, like Fast and the Furious, it's going to get increasingly more ridiculous. And I hope it does. I think it has the potential to just be extremely hilarious and entertaining. I mean, it was entertaining, but like I think it could be like that next step further.
Because The Rock can go there. Ryan Reynolds definitely goes there.
Like they have the potential. They have the cast that could do it. So
yeah,
I'm hoping.
And that's what Chewie said. He's like, oh, this is because you know how like the Fast and the Furious is ending. I think they have like one more movie, and Chewie's like, this is The Rock's next Fast and the Furious. That's
right?
like exactly what he said when it ended. Yeah. And I was like, we'll see. I was like, it does seem like they'll do more. So I mean, Red Notice. If you want to just kind of have it, you know, just relax. It's a fun kind of thing to have in the background, you know. It's like like Zoolander. Zoolander, is it a great movie? No, but I fell in love with Zoolander.
Exactly. So it may become at some point a classic. Like it does kind of have that kind of vibe where it's like it's not a great movie, but you do like. And there's something about it. Like you just kind of
something about it. It's the charm.
Yeah. It's the charm. So watch it, but don't expect like, you know,
Academy Award. Don't be
expected. It's
not
to be
Ocean's
riveted.
12. Yeah,
Right.
It's not Ocean's 11 or 12 or 13 500, whatever they are at. It's not the Jason Bourne series. It's none of that. It's just a little bit of Fast and Furious-ish.
Yeah. But I look forward to a sequel, a franchise.
A franchise, and we'll rename this podcast to the Red Podcast, or you know, Red. I was gonna say Reddit, but that's already taken. And we don't want to go there. Well, we also wanted TikTok update, as we talked about last week. For us, literally the day after. I am TikTok famous, guys. So famous. But evidently I need 5 million views to be viral, so I wasn't even at 1 million yet. So I guess my ego was in the gut because I'm not that famous. But last time we checked, my views for this TikTok I made a few days ago was at like 260-ish thousand. Was that somewhere around there?
Yeah, I think that's
Let's take a guess. Where are we at now?
Leia?
You guess first.
Are you at 350, maybe even 4?
350. Ooh. I would say 350.
Okay.
Let's see. Donde? Let's see. Refresh. I don't think so. Ooh. I don't know what's going on. Hold on. It's just I did 301, so woo! Not as popular as I think. It's slowing down. The momentum is slowing down, but
300, like more than a quarter. That's like a third, actually. A third of 1 million. Like you're well on your way. But that's the thing about TikTok. You just let it live. You know, you let it, you do the thing, you set it in the universe, and
it had 0 views.
Let it attract.
Yeah. It had 0 views like 2 hours after I posted it. And then it went. But you know what I realized? I totally forgot that this was happening on TikTok. Like, I tagged Hillary Duff just to see if she would like reply. But Hillary Duff is trending because there's that Hillary Duff challenge. You know how like she wasn't a good dancer. And like, so my TikTok feed is like these kids doing this like little dance she did when she would perform. And it was like really easy, which is called soft choreo. By the way, soft choreo. And like people are like, it's like a whole trend on TikTok. It's like the cutest thing ever because it's like really easy moves, but they're like not really making fun of her. They're like appreciating that she tried. It's like super cute. So like I think that's why it went viral because like I tagged Hillary Duff. She's trending for another reason, so people are probably searching, and then they see like Hillary Duff canceled, and then they click on it, and then it's relatable because of the ear piercing shit, and they just kind of went crazy, and I was like, what? And I didn't do it on purpose. I just kind of like was like, oh, but I realized that yesterday. I was like, I tagged Hillary Duff, and so like it comes up in the search somehow. But anyways, soft choreo.
Soft choreo.
Speaking of TikTok, so lately my TikTok feed has been very entertaining. There's been some really interesting TikToks that came up. I didn't save this one, but I'll talk about it. It was really cute. It's regarding the soft choreo. So this kid is like, he's like, oh, I've been studying this forever. I don't know. I guess he's been like posting videos about it. And then he goes through like all these like pop stars that did soft choreography. And then at the end, he was like, so it's like Jessica Simpson. And he's like, soft choreo origin story. And I was like, dead. I was like, oh my God, dead. I was like, the shit people come up with. But some other like crazy TikToks that I've come up with. Have you seen the TikToks of like astrology with like how it connects with the Bible and like Jesucristo? Have you seen any of that? Let me try to find. I did save it, but I saved so many TikToks that I forget where they're at. Hold on. I saved this one it was like 2 weeks ago. But I was like, what the heck? And like people, I don't know if this is even true, but people are like, oh, I think this is it. Okay, hold on.
The story of Jesus is just a big reference to astrology. You know that, right? As a Christian, I'm pretty sure the Bible speaks against zodiac signs, so that's definitely not true. I mean, I can explain it to you if you want. Go on, enlighten me. Okay, say less. So as you already know, all ancient civilizations worship the sun. They understood that without it, life on this planet would not exist. Because of this, they also worship the stars and track the sun's movement through the stars, hence why we have zodiacs. Now this is where the story of the sun, or the sun, begins. Now let's take a look at Sirius, the brightest star in the east. On December 24th, Sirius aligns with the three brightest stars in Orion's belt, aka the Three Kings. And on December 25th, all three kings and Sirius all point to the sun. Now let's relate this back to the Bible. Didn't the three wise men use the star in the east to locate something? Well, yeah, they followed the star to find Jesus, the birth of the sun. Exactly. But wait, there's more. Let's talk about Mary. The Virgin Mary represents the Virgo constellation. Virgo is the house of bread because August and September represent the time of harvest. Now Bethlehem translates to the house of bread. Oh my gosh, isn't that the birthplace of Jesus Christ? Well, yeah, but I'm not finished. During December 22nd and December 24th, the sun stops moving south. During this pause, the sun stays in the southern crux. This pause represents death because of the long cold nights and lack of harvest during the winter. Now call me crazy, but that kind of looks like the crucifix that Jesus died on. Whoa, that's a coincidence. Okay, you can stop now. No, let me finish. On December 25th, the sun moves up 1 degree north. This is why you celebrate Christmas as the birth of the sun, and Easter as the resurrection of the sun, when we have longer, warmer days to bring in new life. So you see, Jesus actually is the sun. Not the sun, but the sun. So this is why they demonize astrology.
So the sun S-O-N and the sun S-U-N. I'm like, interesting. Shit that comes up on my TikTok. Yeah. And that's like been like, oh, sorry. That's been like
to Chi-Chi, who's like our
Chi-Chi, yeah,
resident.
Yeah, because like
chosen.
a lot of us are fascinated with astrology, and then this guy, what's his name? Sorry, let me give him some credits. this guy all of a sudden broke it down for us. And I was like, this is very interesting. Is it true? I don't know, but I like the correlation. His name is Jay Kazin, Kaizen. So that's his TikTok. That was pretty interesting.
That was interesting for sure.
Come across with, I was like, oh my God, my TikTok. I love it. Now I'm getting like more and more of that, like shit, like, oh, it's all connected. We're all connected. And I was like, yes, I know. So that was what my fun TikTok find. Did you find any interesting TikToks this week?
My gosh, you know me. I have not been on the TikToks. I go through,
oh, you haven't?
like, no. But it sounds like things have shifted and changed. That's my thing with TikTok, is like things will go like crazy nuts and everyone does the same thing. And then I get tired of TikTok and then I go away for like several months. And then I start hearing different things on TikTok. And I'm like, oh, let me go see what's going on. And then I'm obsessed.
Yeah.
Like a week, and then it's like, okay, I've seen the same thing over and over. I'm gonna take another break. I mean, I guess the other thing that's like trending on TikTok right now is a bones or no bones day. Have you heard of this?
Oh, they don't.
Is that not?
I have, but it doesn't come up in my feed.
Oh, it's not in your world yet.
I don't know. It's not on my. It's not on my feed.
Oh.
My feed is actually my feed is pretty good. Like I don't get all the trendy stuff because I like literally follow like sketch comedy TikTokers, and so like I get more of like the sketch comedy stuff.
I see.
And like Mexican, vibe stuff. So I really have my TikTok pretty good. Like I don't get the repetitiveness.
Oh.
And that happens after a while. Like, cause what I started to do would like, if I didn't like a video, hold it down and put not interested. And so now my TikTok feels me. It understands me. It's like I get TV, comedy, and that's about it. And then sometimes I go into TikTok and purposely just look for people that I want to hear from and then get out. Okay. So I have it pretty. Yeah. The No Bones Day.
It's like a dog.
Yeah, I don't get it. It's like this old dog that's like,
if he like stands
like really,
up,
like it's kind of sad because it's
like if he stands up, and then if he doesn't, then it's a No Bones Day. And I don't know what it means. I think No Bones means like you got to go treat yourself, and a Bones Day means go get it. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Yeah, like what I understood from like other content creators, it was like a Bones Day was like a fun day, and a No Bones Day you're gonna have a bad day. I don't know. I don't really know.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe that's the right one. That sounds right.
No one ever actually really explained what it meant. So I don't know. Either way, whether it's a Bones or No Bones Day, I'm still coughing.
What's happening?
So before we move on to our struggles and high vibes, there's this other thing that I need help with. I need assistance. So let's make sure my volume's up. Okay. Yeah. So you know how Willow Smith, let me go back to my thing. She had like a song go popular on TikTok.
Oh.
And I couldn't get my finger off of it. It sounded very familiar, just like the very beginning, to another song that was popular. Well, it's an emo song, so it was popular in the emo land back in like the 2000s. Okay. So I'm going to play this just a little bit because I can't play more than 10 seconds.
Okay.
And you tell me if you hear the similarities or am I going fucking crazy. Okay. So this first song is The Anxiety, which is Willow Smith's, and it was the one that was popular on TikTok called Meet Me at Our Spot. So it's just the very beginning. Okay, here it goes. Okay, so that was it. So I'm playing. And then this next one is by Brand New is the name of the band. And it's called Sick Transit Gloria, Glory Fades. This is the one I think, just the very beginning. There's something in there.
Yeah, I can hear it.
That I feel has similar. Okay, you can hear. I'm not going crazy.
Yeah, no.
So.
But here, do you remember?
That's it.
Do you remember? I don't know who did it. 4 Chords, that song. Oh, jeez.
The Axis of Awesome.
Yes. And is that this kind
I
of...
love them.
You know, is this that situation where, you know, like there's 4 chords that everyone uses and you could use it for
Every
any
popular
single song.
music. Yeah.
And then that's what it is? Is that this kind of situation, or is there like a legit, like,
Probably.
you know, a stealing situation happening?
It changes after the very first like beats, you know, very few beat. It goes into totally different stuff. But like when I started hearing that, because that Willow Smith song got stuck in my head, and I just got the song, so I was like, okay, it's kind of like groovy, jammy. But I was like, it reminds me of a song. It reminds me, and I couldn't figure it out. And then I like remembered the song, but I couldn't remember the name or the band. I don't even know how. I was like, I think it's a brand new like song. Like I don't even know how I figured that out. And then like I just went on their playlist and let it randomly play. And I was like, this is it. This is the song. And then I like saved the song because I used to love that song when I was, you know, in my early 20s. But I was like, wow, it's like I've been obsessing over both of the songs. this 2 week, like it's been like both of them are on repeat, back and forth. But I'm surprised you know the 4 chord song, because I don't think I've ever shared that song with you.
I think you have. I think you have.
Did I?
I think you're the person who introduced me to it. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Axis of Awesome. They're pretty funny.
Yeah.
Axis of Awesome, guys. They're a comedic band, and they're I think from New Zealand or Australia. Can't remember. But they have 4 chords where they like do 2 lines of like all these popular songs in one. Then they have this is how you write a love song.
Oh yes,
which is really funny.
That was
and
a
then
good one too.
This is how I write a love song. It's so funny. And then the other one I really like, but I don't know if people like it. It's Can You Hear the Fucking Music Playing Out of My Car?
No, I don't think I've ever heard people
that I'll send it to you. It's making fun of people that like blare their music, and it's basically like literally that's the chorus, like, can you hear the fucking music coming out of my car? This is hilarious. If you haven't checked them out, go check them out. I haven't heard any new stuff from them, but I mean I've liked that one album for like 10 years, and every once in a while 4 chords come on, or their bird playing song, which is great. All right, TikTok conversation over. Struggles and high vibes. Ding, ding,
yes, struggles. I'm not really sure. Did I have a struggle?
I got some struggles.
Yeah, you go first.
I got struggles.
I think I gotta go get present to mine.
Get present to your struggle. What is my struggle? My struggle is socks. Socks are my struggle, especially. You know how when they have the seam like on your toes, like that area. When you put them on, and then all of a sudden they're like rubbing on your toe, and no matter what you do, you can't like fix it. It's gonna be rubbing on your toe, and it's only on one foot. The other foot is fine, and then you just can't fix it, and you like keep taking off your shoe, readjusting the sock, but no matter what you do, that seam is like hitting on the right spot and causing extra friction that shouldn't even be there. That was never there, but somehow on this specific day and this specific moment, it is happening. That is my struggle. That's it. Because it was bothering me the other day.
When it gets into, like, I hate it when it kind of like twists, and then that little corner knob is like in between your toes or like underneath your pinky. Yeah, it hurts. I don't like that.
Yeah, it hurts. And you're like, it wasn't here before. Like, why is it now? And then you switch socks, and it's like the same situation. Like, you put it on the other foot, and it just, that day, the socks and your feet just don't, and your shoes just don't want to collaborate. And they just want to be a royal pain in your ass. So, that's
but
the
this
struggle.
is why I hate socks.
That's the struggle.
I would rather be barefoot all day, every day. That would make me so happy. Anyhow. Well, my struggle is, I don't know if you guys noticed, when you see this clip, or if you guys see this clip on the Instagrams, you may notice that, like, I've moved things around a little bit. But do you know how long?
You can't tell.
Well, good, because I have nothing on this side. I feel it, because I have so much room. I'm not up against the wall anymore. But
yeah,
do you know
I can't even tell you.
How long it took me to choose this setup? After we recorded yesterday, I was like, okay, I just like was feeling it because I'm not decorated. I've not furnished my space. This is supposed to be like my haven, my like the Leia zone. This is like my jam. And so after we recorded, I felt like finally like this pull of like, okay, let's set in some roots. Let's like ground and create space for me, like an actual physical space, which let me tell you guys, I was not creating any spiritual space for myself. I mean, I meditate all the time, but like there's certain things that I like have been dealing with that I wasn't creating space for. I was just kind of feeling my way through it and then just letting the emotions flow. And then I would just get to the day. Like I never went back to go kind of like filter out and see what's going on. But that was also reflective in like my actual physical space. I have not like put my own roots. Everything that's set up in this house since May, since we moved, is ours. Like mine and Alex's. Like all the common areas. He set up his office like freaking like the first 48 hours. Like he was so quick to like ground in his own space. And it's like almost 6 months later for me, and I have not grounded and created my own space. So now like I feel now that I'm kind of creating my own, like I'm creating space for myself, like spiritually in my deep healing that's happening. It's really cool that in alignment I'm craving like this grounding on my physical space. All that to say, it took forever. Like I literally, like this one desk that I have in this office, I moved it like 10 different times after we recorded yesterday. Like, do I want it at an angle? Do I want it pushed it back in the wall? Do I want to put it in the middle of the room? Like, it just like, it was so frustrating because there's so many different choices and nothing really felt like the one. And of course, until I pushed this like up against the wall because I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to put the desk up against the wall because then my back is to the door, which I don't like. I hate that. Like I hate the feeling that my back is to the door. But it felt the best. Like it actually felt like, oh, this room is so expansive now. Like it feels flowy. There's room. The flow of the space and what I want to plan feels the best with this desk up against the wall, but I really had to get over myself. Like I was like, oh my god, fine, yeah, I surrender. I will do the thing, and it actually feels really, really good. So it just took. You don't even know how long it took to just. I was up here from like what time did we start recording? 9:30. And then I had a call after. Yeah. But then I was up here till like 2:30 or 3 p.m. Just trying to figure out.
Just moving things around. Or moving the desk around.
Moving the desk around. Oh. But I feel good about it now. Now it's just a matter of getting the stuff that I ordered in and placed. So.
Which will take 500 years, yes. But it's coming. It's coming. It's ordered.
The main piece won't be here until like the end of January, maybe the first week of February. But I did order a bookcase. And
nice.
I think that's it for now for the bookcase. But I'm looking for some other things that I can put in now and just get the space going. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. So. I love that you were just moving things around like this way, that way.
All over.
Isn't it like? I mean, no matter wherever I lived, I've always had like my desk up against the wall. And then my back always faced the door. But like I heard later on, like feng shui wise, it's like bad luck or something. And I'm like, well, I don't have the space, so I'm like, I don't have the space, so it's fine. Yeah, your face. I thought you knew about it. That's why you didn't want that. It's fine. It's not real. bad luck.
Well, no,
it gives you
probably
space.
fine.
It gives you space.
Yeah, I mean, the other option, see, now I'm already spiraling. Do I need to move this again up against?
No.
Okay.
No,
I'm just going to leave
don't move
it because it actually does feel good. I rehearsed, and this is another thing that I was obsessive about yesterday. Was standing at the doorway. I would stand at the doorway and walk in just to feel the layout of the room. I put boxes on the floor to map out where the shade will go, and just to feel it out. I'm like, okay, this feels the best.
This is
This
good.
feels like the energy feels good with this oriented the way it is. So
Yeah.
and get the okay.
Yeah.
We'll save
It's
that.
fun.
We'll save that next thing.
It's perfect.
Too. Yeah. No. Anyway.
Okay. All right. Save. I'm like, save what? Okay,
I was about to
save
say.
it. We'll save it.
I was about to say what I wanted to get, but we'll save that one. But yeah. Anyways.
All right. Well, stay tuned.
Yeah, your high vibe.
Stay tuned. Keep listening for Leia's whatever she's gonna reveal. Maybe this episode. Maybe next time. Who knows?
It'll be in the
Who
high
knows?
vibe.
Oh, it's in the high
Yeah,
vibe.
yeah,
So
yeah.
keep listening, guys. Keep listening.
Yes.
We got more. My high vibes. I guess I didn't write it down, but I do have one.
Okay.
Beans are the best. Like if you are struggling with feeling full because your workouts have increased in intensity, and you're feeling really you're feeling that you cannot eat enough food. Eat some beans. Eat some refried beans with some chorizo in it. Delicious. It makes you feel full. And that's it. That's it.
Stop.
So
it.
we've been going. My mother-in-law has been giving us some beans, and I have that for breakfast, and it makes me feel like I don't have to eat for hours.
Oh my
as
God.
opposed to when I have bread or something. You
That's
know?
just
So
sounds
frijoles.
so fucking
Keeps you healthy.
good.
Keeps you full. Yeah.
What does she use?
It's delicious.
How does she do the beans?
Lard, probably.
Fucking lard, man.
Some lard. There's a little bit of chorizo. There's some chorizo
Are
in
you
there. There's
serious?
chile de you know those dry little chiles de árbol.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I can't say tree today.
Árbol.
It's Spanish. it's being a struggle. Chile de árbol.
God, that sounds-
What?
That sounds like next level
Yeah.
beans. Those are. Oh my God, I'm hungry.
bomb.
I want those now, today.
I think we still have.
Oh my God, that sounds
I have to
so
check
good.
if we still have what.
Oh,
Oops, sorry.
I love beans. I love them. I need to figure out how to make them. But I don't want to just make them. I don't want to find a recipe. I want to talk to your mom or Chewy's mom and get me the family recipe.
Well,
I want the family recipe. I want to
Yeah.
put lard in it and chorizo. I want. That's what I want. I don't want a recipe online that I can find.
It's pretty easy. It's pretty easy because you have to first make a pot of beans. You have to first make the pot of beans, and then that has you just get beans. You could soak them overnight if you want to, and then just cook them really low. And you put half an onion in there. You put a jalapeno in there. You put some garlic in there, salt. Let it simmer all night. And then you got your pot of beans, and then all night long. And then you cook the chorizo. You just cook chorizo. Let the juices flow. Then you throw in the chile de árbol. And then you get the beans and you smush them. Oh, actually, you don't put the chile de árbol yet. Don't put that in yet because you don't want to smush it. You get it. You smush it in the pan. You get the smusher. You're smushy. Then you get the chile de árbol. You let it kind of simmer a little bit. You're good.
Oh my God, that sounds so good.
You don't have to add extra salt because you already salted the beans beforehand.
I am. I just got so reminded about how deeply passionate I am about beans.
So passionate.
Deeply passionate about beans.
There was
love that.
There was a while. Yeah, there was a while that I was tired of beans. I was like, come on.
That's how it was with me and
because
the
we
rice.
would eat them breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
That was me and
breakfast,
rice.
lunch, and dinner.
I took a break from rice because, literally, breakfast, lunch, and dinner all the time. So whenever we would hang out, you're like, ooh, rice. And I'm like, oh my God, beans.
Ooh, beans. We just traded.
I love fucking beans. Oh,
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Yeah. Well, in college, like I was tired of beans. Like right before I went, like in high school, I got tired of them, and like I would not eat beans for like a while because I just got tired of them. Not that I stopped liking them. I was just bored with eating beans. And when I came home, like the first time I came home to visit my mom, I was like, "Can I have some beans?" And like I think everyone looked at me like, "What the fuck? You want beans now?" I was like, "I never stopped liking them. I just was
needed a
bored,
break.
and now I miss them."
100%.
I had too long of a break. Too long of a break, yeah. So beans are delicious. I'll post a picture.
Oh my god, please do.
Delicioso, delicioso.
Anyways.
What's your
I mean, I was gonna say that this is an adventure for me. This is gonna be new. So one of the things that I was feeling in this room and like grounding in my space, brace yourselves, people.
I'm bracing.
I'm probably going to buy a few plants. Give it a minute. Let that sink in.
You're gonna like it.
Because
yeah,
historically, I hate. It's not that I hate plants. I just can't keep them alive. Like I feel like, and I have a dog. Because what I'm about to say is, I feel like plants are high maintenance. But I'm literally keeping a dog alive. Like, come on. Like I can do a plant.
yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
I can do a plant.
Yeah. The key, yeah.
But I just was getting this, I was getting this feeling of grounding into putting some more nature, a little bit more put I don't know, green. I'm feeling this room is green, gold, whites, silvers. I know gold and silver may not work, but I'm feeling, and so the greens like natural plant shit going on in here. Not plant mom level. Mm-mm.
No.
I just want a nice, reasonable 2 to 3 potted plants. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That would be amazing. And it felt really good to be like, oh yeah, that sounds nice. Yeah. That sounds
and good. The key is to get the plants that are super low maintenance. So I have the they call it the snake plant. And I water it maybe once a month, and then I have this little palm tree too that I water once a month, and that's it.
Ooh, send me a picture of this palm tree situation.
Yeah, it's this.
It's indoors.
Yeah, it's a little baby palm tree. But it's I
want that.
Yeah. And then
I want to see that.
Yeah.
I want to see this little baby.
I think you've probably seen it in my Instagrams and all that, but I'll send you the little palm tree. It's not really a palm tree. It's more like the palm tree leaves. You don't see the bottom part. But some of it had died, but new ones were coming. And then the snake plant too is really good. I like the snake. My favorite is the snake.
My friend, one of our soul gangsters, Kelly, she propagated a spider plant for me, and that was supposed to be super low maintenance, and I didn't do a good job with that one. But it was gorgeous because it would flow out of the pot.
Yeah, I mean, we killed some plants here and there.
Cute, love. I'm thinking succulents. I'm really digging this palm tree situation that you're talking about. Definitely low fucking maintenance.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
But I definitely want some greens.
Yeah.
So I'm feeling good about that. So the journey has begun with my space.
The journey. I'm excited to see what it's gonna look like. You're gonna have to give us a little tour de room.
Yeah.
The room.
Yeah. Right now it's nothing.
That's our show, guys. Mm-hmm. That's our show. Plant mom out. I'm just kidding.
We love you.
Plant mom out.
Nope. We love you guys.
We love you. Talk to you guys next week. And enjoy your week. Bye-bye.